joining us on 2K TV. It's nice to have you on the show. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well, the best that I can.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring. DA, it's up. Eric Great stuff, DA. Thank you. Brent, at this point, perennial contenders sometimes coast through the final games of the regular season. Any danger that they can't hit that right button or flip the switch and get back into gear?
When you hear analysts say that the playoffs are all about matchups, they are exactly right. You and I talked about this, Kevin, several years ago about
all the time.
Going into the playoffs, teams don't have to be hot. You don't have to be 10-2 in the last 12 games for your playoffs, because all of a sudden, if you're matched up against a team that's owned you all year long, your chances of winning that series are very, very slim. So it becomes just let's get in and let's find out who we're playing, and then we'll get to work.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Murray. Brown out there with Markkanen. Then it's Harden, and it's Thompson in at the 5, down low. And for the Hornets, Steven Adams is out there with Gallinari. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's McDermott, and it's Butler in at the shooting guard. Now, here is Harden. Danilo Gallinari, unable to get his last shot to go. Shot clock at 5. There's Brown with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Great to see Brown drop that perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Butler kicks to Fox. Fires from the line. Offensive rebound. Adams. Some solid defense from Brown. Charlotte moving the ball around. Tries again, and it's Gallinari laying it in.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Here is Harden. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Adams, some nice D.
Now, I'll be honest, I thought there's no way that he's missing that close. That's a bunny. Give it up for the aggressive defense, Kevin.
That one falls.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
Harden against Butler. Unloads. Harden gets the bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Fox. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Butler attacking over Harden, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
And this is Butler's bread and butter. The mid-range J is on point. You got to D him up better than that.
The 8-footer. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Miami shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw good, Murray.
Well, Miami always has the reputation of going after guys who have a tremendous amount of grit and toughness. This team, still an example of that, is Eric Spoelstra is pulling and tugging at the fibers of these guys to get out there and consistently compete. That is something that both Spoelstra and Pat Riley, as president of the team, will always look for.
And here is Murray after Gallinari made the last three-pointer. Markkanen, good.
Like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
And probably Pat Riley's crowning achievement, assembling the big three in Miami.
An unbelievable summer that had the league just flipping its collective lid as LeBron James joined Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh down in Miami. Generational talents coming together to the tune of 2 NBA titles.
The Heat shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
That free throw, no good.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 2, they defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
The Heat have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Brown outside. Miami no good on that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fox with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Good work there as it goes. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Well, when Danilo Gallinari came into the NBA, Brent, he was just a catch-and-shoot type player. But he's so much more than that now.
Well, I think with the way the league has changed with the three-point shot and Gallinari's ability to do that, he's gotten a lot smarter about picking his spots when the pump fake can drive in and draw some contact.
For 3, Murray, the three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if Murray can do that and become a threat from the three-point line, look out.
Outside Butler. Back to Fox. Fires the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. Nice bucket there.
Here's Harden. Markkanen trying to break loose. They retain possession. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. Brown wide open. He fires. Misses off the right iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
McDermott passes to Fox. Gallinari with it. Let's go. Can't nail the jumper.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Pass to Harden from past the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Fox looking it over. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
Fox against Murray. And Adams sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Heat. And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And when he gets inside, Butler's not going to be denied. Tremendous focus down low.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Brett, when you look back on all the stars you played against during your career, who was the biggest intimidator?
Well, I think about intimidating players, and the first word that comes to mind is Anthony Mason. I know he wasn't a bona fide player,
Superstar,
but
right.
you know the role that he had for
Yes,
the
I
teams
do.
that he played with, and Anthony Mason was a player you did not want to be playing against. During my era, most of the years that I had some successes and minutes on the floor, it was certainly Kevin Garnett. The way that KG approached every game, you spent many seasons watching him very closely. From year 1 to year 18 or 19, KG came at you every game, every night with the same kind of zest and excitement to compete.
Well put.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Collins checked in for Brown. The Heat trail by 4. Now, here is Morris. Last time out, he had 13 points. Passes it to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Over Butler. And that one hits back iron.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Such a wide open look.
Ariza's been in the league a long time, so a great job of reading the defense with some rhythm that time.
Butler passes to Fox. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, Green. Now the pass to Collins. Heat moving the ball around. O'Neal comes with the double team. In the corner, it's Morris. Back to Lopez. That shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Well, it was, because they got to play a lot of the second half against the second unit. The guys that ordinarily would have been out there were stuck on the bench with all those fouls.
And that was a little bit of a range check for them.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now, here is Morris. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. There's the triple. Ariza no up.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability. Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Here's Morris. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Now Morris. Softly drops in the floater. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Butler. 10 points for him. And you look at Jimmy Butler. He's about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Jones checked in for Miami. And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And again, the Hornets missing. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Miami. trailing by 4. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Now here's Butler. 12 points for him. And Holiday, here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Payton, he's checked in for the Hornets. Now, here is Morris. He's got 6. The wide open look here for Lopez. No good from outside. Hornets leading by 6. Down low. It's stolen by Jones. And here comes Ariza leading the fast break. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
Payton outside. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Butler. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. No good from Payton, but they recover it. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Green, and that one good.
Well, not a road runner with his speed, but Green really has an understanding of how to execute and get wide on the break.
And he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you gotta use it.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Charlotte Hornets. That quarter had to take a lot out of. The trade deadline is approaching, and Jimmy Butler talked about how it feels hearing your name in trade rumors.
Rumors are different for everybody, to tell you the truth. For me,
staying level-headed and ready for whatever's next. That's Jimmy's mindset, Greg, in a nutshell.
And it's fair to say that the level of professionalism and maturity he possesses is really impressive.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Jones. Morris is out there with Green. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Ariza in at the power forward. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Butler.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Ariza. Morris outside. Passes it to Green. No good on the 3.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Payton dishes to Holiday. The pass to Butler. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Riza passes to Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
We've seen Lopez be more and more assertive in looking for his shot, which in turn draws the defense's attention to him.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Plumlee. Gallinari comes in for P.J. Tucker. And McDermott subbed in for Jimmy Butler. The Heat also changing it up. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Ariza. James Harden comes in for Danny Green. And it's Jamal Murray in for Morris.
McDermott crafty when it comes to scoring inside, uses that quick trigger release close to the basket.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. From deep, Harden. That shot off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Gallinari outside. And that one goes long. The Heat trail by 5. Harden surveying the D. Drains the three-pointer. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Goes up, and the jam by Harden.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Gallinari against Thompson. And it's Gallinari missing. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Harden draws the double. Kicks it out to Jones. Gallinari against Harden. Trying to get open is Thompson. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
A different look for Miami. Markkanen, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Brown in for Jones. Back to Holiday. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Holiday's got his second bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Murray. The rebound by Holiday. Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it's blocked.
And blocking shots mostly about will and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Payton outside. Adams, the pass to Gallinari. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Heat.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Gallinari against Murray. Gallinari down low. Lays it up and banks it in. Gallinari's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get...
Oh, jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Brown kicks to Murray. Back to Brown. Over Gallinari. And it's Brown missing. Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. McDermott with it. A 17-point game for him in the win against Washington. Markkanen pulls it in. And here's Miami. They're on a 15-6 run. Murray dishes to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Holiday, the pass to Payton. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Adams.
Great effort from Adams there. We know he has that size to take the contact, but determined on that play to get the points.
It's Harden with the drive, and it's Harden slamming it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Most every team now, Brent, looking to run when they can run. Who's the most lethal big man in transition? Can get baseline to baseline in a hurry and make a difference at the other end.
Don't think I've seen any player do the type of things at his size and with his stride than Giannis. I just think there were eye-popping plays that people could not wrap their head around what it is he could do. Taking 2 steps from half court, lengthening out his right arm to finish at the rim, grabbing offensive rebounds from the block, not taking any steps and dunking it over the top and getting to the free throw line. Giannis running in transition as a big is a problem for the defense.
And all that on the offense, but on his defensive side, he was always doing the same kind of things defensively. Blocking shots, blocking out, whatever the case may be.
Yep, causing, I mean, just the simple fact of being a deterrent, Kevin, to people coming into the lane and using that length. I mean, Giannis Antetokounmpo is something special in that regard as a big.
Both ends of the floor, I totally agree. From 12 feet out, and it's Miami with another.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside, Fox. Alinari on the wing. He's guarded by Collins.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And it's in there.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Fox passes to Holiday. Alinari outside. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Gallinari's got 9 points.
Gallinari so hard to guard from the mid-range area because of his quick first step to the hoop, but you can't play too far off him or he'll do just that, burn you with the J.
Hornets trail by 4. Here's Fox. Rebound by Murray.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Brown against Fox. Outside, Markkanen. Fires from deep. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Fox kicks to Gallinari. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Markkanen. In the corner, Harden. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Well, that's a guy out there in Steven Adams that you just have to pay attention to. Every night he's going to bang around the opposing big guys and be a threat around the rim to score and pick up offensive rebounds.
Some changes for Charlotte. Plumlee is checked in for Steven Adams. P.J. Tucker comes in for Gallinari. And it's Butler in for Aaron Holiday. The Heat also changing it up. Trevor Ariza is checked in for Zach Collins. Green comes in for James Harden. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. And with Adams on the offensive glass, he is impossible to move.
Well, that's a big reason why a couple years ago, Kevin, he grabbed more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds, so you know he's going to live in the paint. His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's Butler, tipped away. It's stolen by Morris. In transition, here comes Miami. And that one drops. Morris has got 8 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Plumlee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You talk about solid role players, Brent. Mason Plumlee fits the bill.
Does such a great job consistently of coming in, being a physical player, setting screens and rolling. Probably an underrated part of his game is the way that he passes the ball, but never is going to get your team out of sorts with the way that Mason can play within his role.
The Heat making a switch here. Lopez is checked in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Outside, Fox. Butler against Morris. Moves back up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Green finds Morris. 1:07 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Brown, and it's Miami with another.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Fox goes in over Morris. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut back down again to single digits with those points from Fox.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Morris dishes to Ariza. Plumlee with some nice D.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Heat shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Jones checked in for Brown. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I'll tell you what, Butler is a physical dunker. I mean, he takes his craft seriously. I just love watching this guy take off.
Morris passes to Lopez. Now the feed to Ariza. The shot, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah,
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing. And that'll.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Gallinari is out there with Doug McDermott, and there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Fox, and it's Adams, and at the center, locking down the middle. It's Harden with the drive, uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 23 points.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Gallinari Murray outside. Back to Butler. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got 16 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Harden, no good. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, the past month has been surreal. Averaging 22 points per, 9 assists, and just over 2 steals. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
And he's causing a lot of those mistakes, too. He's just harassing you 94 feet and does not give you an inch.
Butler deciding where to go with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
You just got to like how strong Butler goes when he's inside. Just terrific at figuring out ways to get to the line.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Brown outside. Dishes it to Markkanen. A second chance effort. And Adams sends it back. Tries yet again. Adams, some nice D. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Gallinari. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Brown. Murray against Fox. Brown outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. That's now 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
And when Brown has that jump shot going, he's hard to slow down. Just has such a beautiful release on that shot.
Fox passes to Gallinari. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Just 4 to shoot. On its way from McDermott for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The Heat leading by 7. Harden kicks to Murray. Gallinari with the steal. Good from Fox on the assist from Gallinari. Gallinari's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Fox against Murray. Feeds it to Thompson. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And the Heat call time here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Heat 3rd.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Markkanen passes to Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
For Miami, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Fox with it, now guarded by Murray. Pass to McDermott. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
You got to commend the aggressiveness, but he was a little too anxious in trying to get that shot over the stifling D there.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And just love how intense Butler is on this end. Looking to shoot every time down the floor. He is totally locked in.
Murray for 3. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 5 rebounds tonight. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. With the teardrop, and it's Brown getting it to go. Brown's got 12.
And you gotta respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Harden gets the bucket.
Well, that's just sweet passing there for Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
Hornets trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Fox. The putback, and it's Adams on the follow.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Murray against Fox. A floater, Thompson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Tristan not worrying in the least about the defense that time, just powering through.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
The numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
PJ Tucker, he's checked in for the Hornets. Aaron Holiday comes in for Fox. Heat also with the sub. Lopez is checked in. Thompson no good on the free throw.
Tristan Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Murray surveying the D, and he comes up with the deuce. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Murray showing some smarts right there, some good patience in that pick and roll.
And here's Holiday. He has 7. Butler from outside. Sinks the triple. Butler's got 25 points.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Murray, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for Charlotte. Outside Holiday. Back to Gallinari. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
Gallo's so smart on the inside with his array of fakes and moves. He's always a threat to draw fouls on shot attempts like that.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Charlotte. Fox comes in for Aaron Holiday. The Heat also changing it up. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Thompson. Derek Jones comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Green in for James Harden. Here's Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Hornets have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Outside, Fox. Plumlee against Ariza. Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And just no question that Butler is a bona fide star. I mean, a tough, rugged defender who's also a juggernaut on offense.
And the Hornets making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Now a timeout called by Miami. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat. And here's a look at the stats for Jimmy Butler. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging about 27 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Murray kicks to Lopez. Ariza passes to Murray. It's good from long range. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's where Murray's speed shines through. He gives the D no time to react off that pass.
Outside Butler. And they double up Butler. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Murray. 16th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And yeah, one of the better three-point shooters in pro basketball. He's killed it from downtown every time we've watched him. Very impressive. Morris is checked in for Miami. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the second free throw, good. Here's Fox. 16 points for him. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Well, Heat leading by 4. Well, he coined the name himself last season. Brent, are you willing to call Brook Lopez Splash Mountain?
I am, but I think Brook Lopez was also looking for some kind of deal so that him and his brother could get free rides for the rest of their lives.
Bounce pass from Plumlee. Fox against Green. Fox passes to Plumlee. Here's Tucker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe, and he makes the first. Gallinari, he's checked in for Charlotte. And Miami also making a switch. Markkanen's checked in. Both free throws good from Tucker. Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Fox against Morris. Passes it to Ariza. Inside, here's Green. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Gallinari outside. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, he had 1 three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The defender there makes a poor choice. Underestimating Green's savvy results in a trip to the line.
He hits both from the stripe. Hornets trail by 4. Gallinari outside. Butler against Green. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Here's Ariza. Basket counts. And the Heat lead by 6.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Green against Butler, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body to create contact against the defense at the basket.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Here's Lopez. They kick it out to Green from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds now tonight. That's a 2 from Butler. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Back to Green. From deep. Not going to go that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Gallinari dishes to Fox. Outside Butler. Beyond the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Morris finds Green. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And so it's Charlotte with it. A 2-point game. To the left side wing. Here's Fox. It's blocked. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Heat out front, up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Heat, Morris is out there with Green. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Lopez in its center. Heat shooting here about 46% for the game. Morris into the lane. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 4. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Gallinari outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
His versatility, at least for Gallinari, is something that's so important for coaches to utilize. He's capable of stretching the floor the way he shoots it.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Good on both.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And there's the pass to Green. Morris kicks to Green. Outside, Markkanen. No good with the triple.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
How about the awareness there for Butler? The D goes to sleep, and Jimmy finds the wide open man.
Ariza outside. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Heat with some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Brown in for Trevor Ariza. Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Plumlee, the pass to Gallinari. A shot off that time. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
Fox against Morris. Pass to Butler. Latrey. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Morris dishes to Markkanen. Got a hand on it. They kick it out to Green. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Morris passes to Green. Here's Thompson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Fox finds Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, you got to love the respect Butler gets from the defense. He's no stranger to getting fouled hard while shooting.
Adams, he's checked in for Mason Plumlee. James Harden, he's checked in for Miami. Jamal Murray comes in for Morris. Here's Harden. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Free throw good, James Harden. Harden hits them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Outside Butler takes a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
Got to get out on Butler from beyond the arc. His three-point stroke continues to improve.
From deep, Harden knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And Fox gets it to go.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Brown outside. Six for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Murray against Fox. Here's McDermott. Here's Gallinari. No good. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Heat. Here's Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
That one misses.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Gallinari down low. Markkanen on him.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
Gallinari wide open, and another 3 for Charlotte. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Murray. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Nice shot by McDermott.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Murray. And Adams sends it back. He throw good, Murray.
there's a lot of potential left in the tank for Jamal Murray. He's able to play both guard spots, but it's that sweet jump shot that has his teammates and the coaching staff salivating about where his ceiling is.
Fox kicks to Gallinari. Adams dishes to Gallinari. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gallinari's got 13 points in the second half.
He's showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
Nailed from three-point land. 34 points for James Harden.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Fox against Murray. Right side, Butler. Harden grabs the miss.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
First one falls for. And so Murray nails both of them. Here's Fox. Kicks it to Butler from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Murray outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 15 here tonight. The feed to Gallinari. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist on the night.
Solid shot from Gallo. He knows he has a mismatch down inside, sinks the shot.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Fox against Murray. Outside Butler. The 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Here's Murray. And he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got it all tied up now for Miami.
Well, that's a crafty finish around the basket. Murray fearing nobody on that possession.
Pass to Gallinari. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray left side. And that one, good. Murray's got 15 points in just the second half.
And Murray's the kind of shooter that you appreciate in the flow of the game, but when he gets in this kind of rhythm, look out.
Now Butler. From 13 feet, it goes down. Butler's got 45 points.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Fox against Murray. Good. Murray's got 25 points.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Fox against Murray. Passes to Gallinari. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Thompson against Fox. The dish to Adams. Trying to get open is Thompson. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Harden draws the double. And here's Brown outside. It doesn't go for him. And the Hornets now going the other way. Here's Butler. Harden grabs the miss. And it's Harden with the ball for the Heat. And he drops it in from the low post. Harden's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Now here's McDermott. He's guarded by Markkanen. Back to Fox. Launches a three. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 23.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up big time.
Miami's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Harden draws the double. Brown, count the basket and the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Fox against Murray, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step on the defense, you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
Harden against Butler. Harden draws the double. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Murray for three. Some solid defense from Butler.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability. And when the game is on the line, Gallo is the guy you want to have take those shots.
Harden with it. Butler covering. It's Harden with the drive. Money! A huge shot to tie it up.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. I was able to catch the message James Borrego gave to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Evan?
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 2. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here we go. It's Butler. He can't hit that time. Good D by Thompson.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty, GA. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Oh, wow. Timeout. Huge basket to tie the game.
They can't really afford to foul here.
And the Hornets call time here. The score knotted at 128. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Harden against Butler. To the inside. Yes!
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
Timeout called by Heat. They're trailing by 2. 6 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And here's Harden for 3. The 3 won't fall. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.